everyone, Cheryl here. Just came to cut some soaps with my new bud cutter. Now I have my cutter set to very narrow bars because this is actually for a custom order, and she's ordered just size soaps. So they're supposed to be about 1/2 inch wide, but I'm cutting them about 5/8 just to give a little room for cleanup and stuff like that. So sorry about that, guys. So I have 3 bars of soap to cut. I just wanted to get an extra paper towel. But I'll just show you them. So this is custom. So this is lavender and lemongrass. And it's naturally colored with annetto seed and aconite root. And I put a little bit of titanium dioxide in the whole batch just to kind of give it a little bit lighter coloring. So that's lavender and lemongrass. And this one is cedar and lemongrass with lemon. And this is colored with green, French green clay, spirulina powder, and alkanet root. And this is just the natural color of the soap. And this bar is actually a custom blend in coconut and lavender essential oil. And this is left natural with a swirl in titanium dioxide, and this will be cut to normal size, so I'll cut this one last. Okay, so let's start with this one here. Okay, first cut, hopefully all goes well. Turn it over a little bit more. So I'm not going to show you the end piece because there's nothing much to show there. Okay, so I just came from work and I just came out the shower, so if I sound quiet, that's why. Okay, so I'm going to clean between each bar. These soaps are just 24 hours old. This cut's so nice. So that's the swirl there. That's the end. So I will have some cleanup to do. Oops. And this soap is made with coconut milk as part of the lye water. And I also used a little bit of salt and sugarcane sugar, like unprocessed sugarcane sugar. And I did the spoon swirl with this. Oh my gosh, smells so good. Hopefully I get enough because she's supposed to do 50, but I think this is going to only give me 24. So I'll do a couple small batch. So pretty. And I really think I'm going to go back to the natural colorants. I'm still going to do some pretty soaps, but I'll do some natural. And this cuts so good. Like, it cuts better than the one I had before. It cuts like hardly any bubbles. With my other one, I used to get tons of them. It's just like a smooth cut. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells mostly like lemon and lemongrass right now than the lavender. The lavender is kind of hiding its scent a little bit. I think I put, you can still smell it, but I think I put mostly lemon and lemongrass. And lemongrass is pretty strong. I can't believe how smooth this one cuts. Like, it just cuts like butter. So maybe I'll just cut half of this and then cut the other one. So I don't want to bore you. This one has tons of butters. This is pretty much my new recipe. So it's got cocoa butter, mango butter, shea butter, and it's got canola, olive, sunflower, coconut oil, and castor. It produces a very hard bar. Sorry, I'm just being anal right now because I don't want this cutter to be dirty too quickly. And that's the other thing, the other cutter didn't have a very washable base. It's gorgeous. So pretty. Guys, you really have to get a bud cutter if you don't already have. Just save for it. Even if you just get the single loaf cutter, single slice cutter like I got. Because you can customize it to whatever size. As you can see, I'm doing guest size soaps here. And then I can make regular size bars very shortly. Look at that, that's so pretty. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nice. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna get 24. Just cuts so smoothly. I don't think I need to plane the front side. Just really, it's just going to be the edges. Oh, I think I miscalculated. I'm going to have to make the batch, I think. So I custom made my molds. Oh, I took them downstairs already. Another video will show you how I made the molds. I made them from foam core until I can get the wood together to make the size loaf. This just cuts so good. I think that's 14. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more. Definitely underestimated. Don't know how I managed to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. Yeah, that's... What I'll do is probably try and plane that one. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16, so I'm only going to get 32, so I have to do another 2 batches. Okay. Cleans off really easy. The stuff is just coming right off of the base here. Alright, so that is lavender and lemongrass. Oh, it smells so good. And it doesn't even have that coconut, like milk kind of scent when you cut milk soaps. Okay, so I need to move these. Let me set up another. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, oops. The next one I need to cut is the cedar and lemongrass. So, just cut off a little end. So this was colored with spirulina powder, annatto seed powder, and French green clay. Oh wow, look at that. This bar is a little bit wider because I used a slightly different mold. Oh, gorgeous. And I didn't use any titanium dioxide. This color is just the color of my soap recipe. So these are meant for apparently some men. So she wanted them a little bit more musky. And that one has a little bit of the coconutty smell to it, which is the milk smell I mentioned. This cuts so much better than my other cutter. Like, it's so good. Oh wow, you can really see the French green clay in there. Oh, this looks gorgeous. I hope she really likes it. I like it anyway. So then what I need to do is make, so if I get 16 and 8, it's 24. So, sorry, I'm calculating in my head. So I need to make 50 of these. I'm gonna find out if she wants another scent. Oops. To mix up more titanium dioxide. I'm very impressed with this cutter, bud. So good. It cuts absolutely beautifully. I will, when I get there in my business, order that multicolor cutter, I promise. Because this is impressive. So much better than my other. Like, it cuts so much straighter. Very straight and very smoothly. Very firm. Is that the best way I can describe it? But my other cutter was just a disaster. Not a disaster, it did its purpose, but just not well enough to my liking. Oh man, that's so pretty. The only thing I miss about the multi-cutter is you cut faster, but at least with this I can determine the size bars I can make, and I can make any size bar. as I mentioned. So if I change my shape of my mold down the road again, then I can always adjust my cutter. Oh man, this is really pretty. I hope you guys are seeing this. I'm not even looking to make sure you guys can see. Very pretty. Okay, let's see if this will slice this extra one or not. Yeah, not really. So that one will just get planed a little bit. Because it's, oops, it's almost. It's just a little bit back heavy. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, that's 32. So I need to make 18 more, which means this mold is not going to make enough. Okay, so let's move these over here. Okay, so now I'm going to loosen this. I don't know if you can see there's a little sliding bar here. Oh, that allows me to choose the size. Really well made. And there's a washer here. Okay. So I have a really long quilting ruler here. And I discovered the spacing between the gap where the wire goes is 1/4 inch. So I want to cut this 1 inch. 1/4. 1 inch and 1/4 is there. So just tighten that on. It doesn't move. And this will be listed eventually in the new year when I reopen shop. And this is the coconut and lavender. And this is the best coconut scent I've ever received. And I am going to be already ordering more. This one was the one from the Indigo Fragrances, the new company that I found. I already am going to order this because I'm in love. It smells so good. Okay, so let's cut off the end piece. Okay, so this one's a little bit softer. This is a slightly different recipe, and this has a secret ingredient in it, and I will go over that in my update video. I also put poppy seeds in, just a few for exfoliation. So it's just a subtle, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's a subtle swirl pattern. Okay, so this is the natural color of the bar, and this is titanium dioxide. Oh my gosh, I'm ordering that in bulk. I don't know if this is going to darken though. So far it hasn't, but it hasn't been out of the mold for more than like half an hour. And this soap did gel. And as you can see, I don't really have glycerin rivers. Yeah, no glycerin rivers. Oh, it smells so good. So this is going to be the new shape of my bar. I think I almost want it taller. Not sure. Let's see. The great thing is I'm making the molds for under $1 at this point till I figure out exactly the shape I'm going for. And this gelled, I don't know if I mentioned that. My recipes seem to always gel on their own. So it has a lot of the same ingredients, just slightly different. Well, it has the same ingredients, I should say, just different proportions. And this will be my shop recipe. Hence the reason why I need more mango butter. And I stupidly forgot to order. So as you can see, these are nice chunky bars. So pretty, just such a subtle design. But you are a really good word worker. This is finished so nicely. So there's a little bit of sweating happening. Just a little bit. Oh, I did get one glycerin river in there. Maybe there, I think. Or maybe it's just the way how it swirled, I'm not sure. But this one went into total gel phase, like complete gel phase. Okay, so I have a big chunk left. Oh, my paper wasn't straight there and I got a crease. That's okay. So at 2, 4, 6, 8 bars, and let's cut this into sample size. Should have kept that for myself, y'all. So yeah, so I got, I could probably, okay, I'll leave those for now because I'm not quite sure. Okay, so these ones will be listed in the future for when I have my grand reopening. Those details will come. Oh, but that smells so good. That is coconut with lavender. So I'm going to call it coconut milk and lavender. It's not the fragrance oil that I ordered, coconut milk and lavender. This is coconut fragrance oil and lavender essential oil. This is my own blend. The other one smells slightly more clean and more soapy. But this one smells so sweet. It smells so good. Like, it smells like really how a true coconut water, the coconut water, smells like. So I'm really impressed with that because coconut is a very hard scent to stick in cold processed soap, and this one is not sickeningly sweet. It's just the right, exact, proper, exactly how coconut should smell coconut. So I'm just going to grab something to clean. So you can use a butter knife, but I just have a skewer here. Sorry guys, you probably don't want to see me clean this, but that's how simple it is. I'll just probably rinse things off after. And I believe the recommendation is to loosen the wire when you're storing. So I need to go. The only thing I would add to this, and this is just being picky, and it's really not a major thing, but would be kind of nice is if there was like a latch to latch this down when you're not using it. So that way you don't accidentally pick it up and damage the joint here, right? It would just be nice if there's something to kind of close it, latch it down after. That's my only feedback for this. It has wonderful feet to prevent it from skidding across your tabletop and to protect your table surface. It's just like a beautifully well crafted item. I'm very impressed. Thanks, bud. All right, thanks for sticking through my very long video, and I hope you guys are having yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye.